Welcome to the Table Tennis England headquarters in Milton Keynes for the draw for the women's singles at the National Championships. They take place in Hatfield later this month, so let's find out where the England players and all the other players are going to be drawn. Steve Smith, the tournament referee, is here. How's this draw going to work, Steve?
As with any other tournaments, we'll be drawing it as per the ITTF regulations, drawing the seeds into their relevant positions at random at the various levels, so the third and fourth seed can be drawn into either half. But we'll also be paying attention to the counties that the players are from, as we don't want them to meet until as late a stage as possible.
Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of toing and froing as we load balls into the container here and take them out again to proceed with the draw. So please bear with us. We will keep the cameras running so that you can see that the draw is always transparent, and if there are any slips of the tongue, please forgive us for that. Martin Day, our competition and events officer, is going to help Steve with the draw.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks Paul. So we'll start with the number one seed, Kelly Sibley, has to be drawn into position 1 in the draw. Likewise, the number 2 seed, Tin Tin Ho, has to be drawn into position 16, the opposite end. Okay. What we have here in the women's singles, we only have 15 competitors, so we have a bye in the draw. The bye, as per the ITTF regulations, gets drawn into or placed into position 2. So Kelly Sibley receives the bye. So moving on to the third and fourth seeds. We'll begin with Maria Sapsinos. She can be drawn into either positions 8 or 9. And she is drawn into
Number 9.
and the number 4 seed, Hannah Hicks, in position.
Number 8.
Okay, so moving on to seeds 5 to 8, drawn into the relevant positions in the opposite ends of the quarter to the players already drawn. We'll begin with the person who has got an upcoming county clash. It's not there yet, but it will be later in the draw. Lois Peak has to be drawn into the top half of the draw, so she can only be drawn into positions 4 or 5.
Number 5.
And the remaining 3 players, positions 5 to 8, can be drawn into any of the 3 remaining positions. That's 4, 12 or 13. So we'll draw first the number 5 seed, Karina Lefebvre.
Number 4.
Emma Vickers.
Number 13.
And Emily Bolton.
Number 12.
Okay, so moving on to players numbers 9 to 15, as it is with only 15 competitors. The first one we'll draw here is Kate Cheer, who has to be in the opposite half to Lois Peak, so therefore she can only be drawn into positions 10, 11, 14 or 15. So Kate Cheer is drawn into
Number 10.
the next person to be drawn from Middlesex, Denise Payet, has to be drawn into the opposite half to Tin Tin Ho, and therefore can only be drawn into positions 3, 6 or 7.
Number 6.
The next person, Kate Hughes from Warwickshire, again must be drawn into the opposite half to Kelly Sibley. The bottom half remaining positions are 11, 14 or 15.
Number 15.
Okay, the next player, the number 9th ranked player here is Emma Torkington, can be drawn into any of the 4 remaining positions. So that's 3, 7, 11 or 14, and Emma is drawn into
14.
okay. The remaining player from Kent, Emma Tovey, must be drawn into the opposite half to Emma Talkington, which is the top half here now, is positions number 3 or 7.
Number 7.
So the remaining 2 players, both from Nottinghamshire, will now end up in the same half thanks to the what we did earlier with the Sussex players. The first player to be drawn first, Evangeline Collier.
Number 3.
And the remaining player in the draw, Sophie Neal.
$11.
And that concludes the women's draw. I'll hand back to Paul.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for that, and let's have a recap of that draw. So Kelly Sibley, the top seed, has a bye in the first round. Evangeline Collier will play Karina Lefebvre. Lois Peake faces Denise Payette. Emma Tovey will play Hannah Hicks. Maria Sapsinos plays Kate Cheer. Sophie Neal will face Emma Bolton. Emma Vickers has been drawn against Emma Talkington. And finally, Kate Hughes will face Tintin Ho. So that all takes place in Hatfield on March the 18th, 19th and 20th, and we hope to see you there. And if you can't make it, don't forget that you can watch on ITV4 the last 3 finals on the Sunday afternoon. Thank you very much.